Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Now, just before I dive in there and pull your cards for today, I'd just like to say I am an experienced and professional holistic and spiritual counselor and mentor, and I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs as well as spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. And I also offer astrology birth charts. Just check out the details in the description box below this video for more information. So let's dive in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. And also let's see what messages the cards have for you about your person, Scorpio. So let's dive in there. Alright, and let's go. Alright. Alright. Okay, so you're coming in with the Magician and you're coming in with the Emperor here in your reading. Alright guys, so when you're coming in with the Magician, you're coming in with Mercury. Okay, but you're actually coming in with Virgo here. It is about a higher level of thinking. Now let me just get that one for you here, Scorpio. Okay. So Virgo is actually in your 11th house here, guys, of aspirations, friends. Right? Yeah. And your 11th house is ruled by Uranus. Let me keep going here, right? Now you're coming in with the Emperor guy. Could very well be your person. You're coming in with Aries, and I do see it as Aquarius. However, now coming in with Aries, you're coming in with Mars here, guys, because Mars rules Aries. Now let me just get that one for you as well, Scorpio. Okay. So Aries is in your 6th house of pleasure and creativity here. Your 6th house is ruled by the Sun. Alright. Alright, now let me just keep going here for you. You actually have Mars in your own, so you have Mars in Virgo here. Here in your reading. It's not going on with your person. Some big changes happening here. There's a big focus on oneself when you're coming in with the Magician card here in your reading, because the Magician card talks about self-mastery here. There's a truth about this person. It's coming in as with them wanting to find the truth, wanting to know the truth about oneself and one's reality here. But it also comes in as, it's like recreating here themselves here in your reading. The Emperor card does come in as someone who can build here, yeah, build an empire here in your reading, but could be dealing with the Virgo here. And let me just keep going with that. Person could be recognized here, Scorpio, for what they're doing, for what they're building here. Each person is quite passionate, and that's where they come from That's what motivates and inspires your person here. Very courageous and brave is this person. Here in your reading, it's because they face obstacles. You know, they get it, they take it head on. Here in a sense, if let's say if you feared something, yeah, if you tried something, if you wanted to do something here and you feared it and you were scared of it, here, if this was your person, they'd actually do it. And they'd explore those feelings here, which is where you come in with that bravery in a sense here, guys. See, that fear could even inspire and motivate your person to take certain action. Here, to take action, I should say. Because it's like wanting to conquer. And an emperor is known for that. Just here, guys, conquer the fear here. It is about self-confidence here. Yeah. See, maybe in the past, your person here, Scorpio, was the type of person that would sit back, yeah, and wouldn't involve themselves in too much interaction. All right, guys, and of course they may have had a fear of that, getting to know people here. Well, what it's talking about here in your reading is that they're getting to know those people now, and it does happen like that. So what I'm picking up here, obviously your person has gone through some kind of major transformation here, some kind of major self-development here, guys, yeah, where now their social circle is a total different social circle here. Their networks here, the people they surround themselves with here in your reading. See, this Emperor card is coming in as bravery. This Emperor card is coming in as self-confidence here. Like I said, they want to know why they fear. Yeah. It's like playing sport here. And for your person, they've always dreamed of, let's say basketball, they've always dreamed of a certain move. Alright, guys, but they've always feared to actually take that action and do that move here. Well, what it talks about here in your reading is your person's doing that move and many other moves here. It comes in that way. It's the best way in which I can explain it. Okay, let me keep going here. See, it's really about self-discovery for your person, seeking knowledge here, but the knowledge that they seek, they're finding it within themselves here. And like I said about fear here, what keeps them, why do they stay in fear? What does that emotion, what is that emotion about? Fear here, hurt here, guys. And pain in a sense here. Hence why you come in with self-mastery. Let me just make sure I nail that one for you. See, they've learned a hell of a lot. They learned a lot, they're learning a lot here, and a lot of what they're learning is actually coming through as being able to interact with different people here, different groups of people, different people from different socio-economical backgrounds, economic backgrounds here, guys, not economical. It's really quite a good reading with those two cards coming in. Here's the truth about happiness, the truth about love here, by getting to know other people and their take on it here, guys, and how they see love to be, And for your person, it's about, so is it a perception or is it the truth? There's understanding coming in here. But let me keep going, eh? See, with the Mercury, with Mercury being in your 6th house, your 11th house, sorry, coming in here, it's all about self, to be quite honest, here in your reading, like I said. Yeah. So when it comes to interaction, your person is quite deep. They actually go quite deep here. It's what it talks about there in your reading is that it's not shallow. This person actually listens. Your person actually listens to what you say. And they actually have quite an active mind here. It may not look like they do, but they actually do here. Alright, so that's what your person is up to now. Of course, this could be both you and your person. Now let's pull some cards on the challenge. Challenges and obstacles here, guys. Alright, so you have the Ten of Cups. You were coming in with the Tower card here, guys, and you're coming in with the Six of Wands. Hearing your reading. So the Tower card again comes in with Aries, but it also comes in with you here, Scorpio. Alright. And so it's connected to Pluto here. Right. Well, it does come in with what I was talking about here, Scorpio, the perception of love here, and the truth coming in with the Tower and the Six of Wands here in your reading. See, it comes in as for your person, and love has always been one way here. See, it comes in as I thought I had it all. I thought I had everything that I ever wanted. I built it, yeah. I had it in my reality. I worked hard to achieve that, coming in with the Emperor card. But when you come in with the Tower card here, yeah, of course there is more than one way in which I could break these cards down for you here. But I will need to pull more cards, alright guys? See, because you're coming in with the Tower card here in your reading, there is, for your person, there is a clearer way of thinking. It's not muddled, it's not being influenced here, and there's no clutter. Alright? When they see love and how they've built love in their life, here in your reading, and how they want love to be, there's a difference coming in here. Alright guys? See, what this could be talking about here, Scorpio, is for your person, this Ten of Cups has always been about other people. Here. Where they've built, everything that they've built here in your reading has been about others. Been about following family tradition in a sense. Here you are coming in with ultimate abundance. Alright? Here, when you're coming in with the Ten of Cups, but the Ten of Cups is separate to the Tower, separate to the Tower and the Six of Wands here. Let me keep going here in your reading. And with the Tower coming in, what it can talk about there in your reading, and this Tower card could also pertain to you, here is, it comes in as, I've never really done it for me. I've never really done things for myself here. That's what I'm getting. Done things for myself. What it can talk about there in your reading is that I've never really spoken about me. I've never really been able to talk. I've never been able to connect. Make meaningful connections with people here. It comes in that way. Yeah, because there is some kind of interaction happening here for your person. See, what it could talk about here, the challenges and the obstacles for your person was to behave a certain way here, was to stay within tradition here, or the program here in your reading, and not step out of it. Let me just keep going with this one, alright guys? Okay, alright. So you were coming in with the Knights of Swords. You were coming in with Lovers. And you were also coming in with the Nine of Pentacles here in your reading. So with Lovers, you're coming in with Gemini. Once again, you're coming in with Mercury here. Let me just get that for you, Scorpio. You're coming in with your 8th house, Pluto, which is ruled by Pluto. Transformation, that's, you know that, Scorpio. Uranus is slowly moving into Gemini here, guys, and Venus very soon. Now what I get with this Knight of Swords here in your reading, here it does talk about fast communication, but there's no depth to that communication here. Alright guys, it's just say everything and anything here. It's about, you don't connect the dots. Yeah, you just regurgitate what you've already heard, and you can't really hold a conversation when you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah guys, and you only know so much. And so that's where you need to develop better patterns of thinking here guys, and better and a more effective way of communication style and technique here in your reading. Well, potentially here, Scorpio, I do get that your person could very well be watching you. The difference here in your reading is the Knight of Swords and the Emperor guy here. Now coming in with Lovers here in your reading, what it talks about there is your person is single here, because they're coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. Now that Nine of Pentacles could very well be yourself here, Scorpio, independent here. You know, you pay your way here. You've got a career, just started a career, you know, you pay your way in the sense you stand on your own 2 feet when you're coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. But I'll just keep going here for you. One minute. I just want to pull one more card and then I'll get into it. Because you're coming in with ready for a relationship. Both you and your person. Here, single. Single, I was going to say it's not so much ready to mingle here. What it talks about there in your reading, you're single and you're serious about relationships and building relationships here. Okay, that's what it's coming in as, especially if you're coming in with as being independent, looking after yourself here, standing on your own 2 feet. Let me keep going here. The Moon card. 1 minute. And you have Justice. Now the Moon card is slowly moving here, guys. It's actually moving. It's actually going to be in your house, Scorpio, very soon. Now at this point in time, in Scorpio you have Vesta. And that's about love. That's about learning to love. That's about relationships. But loving oneself. Vesta can be seen that way here. Alright, I'm going to keep going here, guys. Yeah. Alright, and you've also got Lilith in your sign. And that's considered to be the Black Moon here, guys. Now, with Lilith, you're coming in with definitely health and well-being, and you do have that here in your reading when it comes in with Mercury, and I spoke about Virgo, the Magician here. Now coming in with the Moon card, just going to get something here, guys. And with being that combination here, that combination, Vesta, Lilith, and the Black Moon, and also the the moon card here, it does talk about here, guys, there's a highlight. It's what you need to hold on to and what you need to let go of, what may need your attention, what you may need to invest in when it comes to you, when it comes to yourself. And Pluto is about transformations here, guys. Yeah. When you're coming in with the moon card, it talks about what, go deep here. It's not just about your appearance, or it's not just about your physical appearance here, Scorpio. And I'm not saying anything about that, but in terms of the balance, a balance that needs to happen here, you're also coming in with the inner you. Hence why I came in with mental health and well-being here, your emotions here, guys, yeah, and your thoughts, because here in your reading, your person is making some major changes here, and they are actually taking the action here. With the Ten of Cups coming in here, that could very well have been a foundation for your person. It could very well have been based on a program of tradition and religion, that love had to be a certain way. But what your person is beginning to realize here is that they want to know, they want to explore what is love, and your person is going quite deep, coming in with the moon card, because the moon card is about your emotions. But it's when you're coming in with love, you're also coming in with happiness. And when you're coming in with those two here, guys, those two emotions and feelings, you're also coming in with what motivates you, what inspires you here. Now, when you're coming in with, when you're coming in with motivation and what inspires you here, guys, what it also talks about, in order to tap into it, in order to tap into that spark, in a sense here, guys, you do have to end out negative patterns of thinking here, guys, and feeling here, all right, which can also be connected to patterns and habits. Now, if both you and your person are wanting to, or you may even want to seek advice here, guys, as to how you can release and transmute those negative energies and attachments that you are holding on to, because coming in with the moon card, both you and your person are well aware of what they are here. You are well aware of it, all right, guys? Now, but you don't know the extent of it. That's the thing here when it comes to negative attachments and energies. You think you can just get rid of it here, or you've dealt with it, or I can just block it out, I can avoid it, and I can ignore it. And with the moon card coming in here in your reading, Scorpio, this is the hard work here, all right? This is part of that strive, that ambition. This is all part of that conscious effort here to plant positive seeds of change here in your reading. And like I said, book an image reading, tarot reading with me. If you want to know the difference between the two, check out the description box below. Now, I'm not just a tarot reader, guys. I also do spiritual and holistic counselling and mentorship. And if you are keen and interested in booking me for a counselling session, first comes the image reading, and then we can move into counselling. As I am, like I stated, I offer programs. All right, guys? And those programs are all in the description box below, or alternatively, check out the New Earth Community website. All right, guys, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. Thank you for your reading, and I will catch you later. Bye.